Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today for Richard at Grommet's Cutlery. He's in Moreno Valley, California. 22500 Town Circle, number 2016. You can contact Richard at 951-697-6468. Let's see what we have headed his way today. Okay, small shipment, super cool and sexy. You know, I am a fan of the Infraction without any sculpting. What I like about the Infraction and the slim Midi and other knives where there are milled in facets and recesses is that you can just do a two-tone finish on it and it looks super cool. So this is a faced and bronze to violet fade. You can see that catches in the light. Please know that when we anodize titanium parts, the minute that you get your hands on them and oils go on them, the color will change. So it doesn't necessarily stay the same. So Infraction, faced and bronze to violet anodized fade. Beautiful. Slim Midi Marauder. This is, so I've had people call this different types of sculpting. You can look at it and say, oh, that's a cool cobblestone finish. Some people call it dragon scales. I call it super sexy. I mean, just jaw-dropping, traffic-stopping, beautiful. It's got brushed brass or bronze flats. It runs around the perimeter and just a beautiful violet recess on that with kind of a bronze flamed hardware, flamed pivots. It's got a fade on the spacers, some bronze, some violet, and just amazingly beautiful. One of my all-time favorites. A slim Midi, which is face and flaming. Again, just like the Infraction, it's nice just to see facing on it. It really draws attention to the facets and the recesses on the knife. It keeps it really simple for a minimal upgrade. And again, the hardware, you can see the spacers are treated on that. This one is sold to a customer, but I can make more of these. I have more parts for the TFF1. This is a TFF-H, so it has the slim blade, just like the TFF1, but it has the thick handles of the Fat Daddy, which allows us to get in and do a little more sculpting. But this particular style of sculpting, again, whether you call it cobblestone or dragon skin, is really much more a surface texture. We don't have to go in really deep, so you can get this effect on a TFF1. And what we did for this customer, Richard had requested that we go around on the perimeters, and boy, did it turn out just fantastically well. I like to rotate it too so that you can catch the glimmer in the light. With the PVD clip and hardware and blade, it adds a nice dark touch to an otherwise brilliant knife. This one here is an oldie but a goodie. I would call this an attic find. So we still currently have on the website the FUK, which is the fixed utility knife. This is the SUK, the slender utility knife, just wickedly evil, really sharp. I'm sure Greg could tell you all the mean and nasty things you can do with this. Originally it did come with G10, but as these were a few stragglers that came through, we did what we could do, which is a very cool paracord wrap. It's got a lovely ergonomic feel to it. So again, this is an attic find. You won't see these on the website. You'll see a few pop up, in this week and the next. And other than that, this is a discontinued model, the slender utility knife, or the otherwise known as the SUK. USMC fixed fighter. This is, I would say, the classic Medford fixed blade right now. Very classic, pristine, beautifully done. The rounded sculpted handles on this with the multi-layer G10 grip. It's just a fantastic version of what has been the Marine Corps fixed blade for, I don't know how many years, Greg Wood, that has been offered to the Marine Corps. This is fantastic. Without naming names, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It has the USMC logo lasered on the handle. Not the logo, I'm sorry, the USMC letters. It has a full tang with the pommel, and then the sheath that comes with this is a handcrafted leather sheath. Last knife on the table, as far as overall length, the longest knife that we currently have in production, it's the Bonfire, a fantastic knife for hunting, camping, adventure. I spoke with a customer on the phone the other day from, I believe, Tennessee, and this fella said, you know, I'm not a knife collector. He goes, but boy, that Bonfire, I'm an adventurist, and if I had to save my life, that would be the knife. I use it for everything, and he relies on it, for everything. So this is just a beautiful, very, very thick fixed blade for utility out in the field. So again, that's headed out to Richard at Grommet's Cutlery in Moreno Valley, California. Reach out to him. See if we can get your hands on. Keep watching the videos. And until the next time, I'm out.